Hey everybody, welcome back to Holy Roller Guitars. Thank you for joining me on this deep dive video of this used Fender 72 Telecaster Thinline. And stick with me until about the 6-minute mark. I'll get y'all the pickup heights and the string height of the 12th fret to what it looks like from used. And then I will share what I want to do with this spray painted headstock. And then also I'm going to share emails of Fender replying to me about what this guitar is supposed to be and what they can do for me if this headstock is damaged. So stick with me until about 6 minutes, but for right now we're going to take out this pick guard, look at what's behind the pick guard, and then look at what's going on inside the cavity. So thank you for being here. So we have it here on the workbench, and a bummer, I put the serial number and the Fender decoder, and there's no results found. So here's the picture right here of what it said. I'm going to take the pick guard off to make sure this wasn't an overspray. It's very dirty here, like it feels rough. And then it's rough in here, like there's compound or something in there. Let me get a different angle. So like it looks like there's compound, it's just build up. So that's why I really wanted to look at the decoder to make sure this wasn't an overspray. But I guess we will find out once I take off the pick guard. So let me take off the pick guard and I'll show you what I find. I want to know what's going on with this volume switch because it's very light, like it feels cheap. But the tone pot seems like it's good quality. So I wonder what kind of pot that is. And it is a little, well, they're about almost the same. I know the switch tip is switched out to like a Stratocaster switch, but I do love the pick guard, how it's aged. It goes well with the color of the guitar. We got the screws out, so we're gonna go ahead and lift the pick guard up, and I want y'all to guess what was one thing missing on the top of this guitar that I found out when I was trying to take this pick guard off. Let me know. So here goes. We're gonna take off the pick guard. No surprise, somebody has been in here shielding the paint. The date does go to December of 06. Not sure if somebody was trying to scratch out the year, or if they just put December 2006. Since this is a 2006 model. Alright, we're getting down to the nitty-gritty here. And it looks like... what is going on there? Oh, that's not supposed to be like that. At least I don't think so. Yeah, so somebody's been in here messing with the ground. The ground's not supposed to be bare like that. So if I do decide to keep this, I will. I'll go ahead and get that grounding fixed. But yeah, we do have a Fender tone pot here. And I'm trying to get the date. Let's see if I can get the date. Alright, so I do believe somebody has been messing with the ground here because they've been trying to ground more here to the tone pot, which I don't believe Fender jumps these. And then this doesn't look like a factory job here with that soldering there, and then with this grounding here. This one I do believe is going to probably like the bridge area back here, and I don't think this is factory. This somebody tried to add. The three-way selector switch looks good, looks Fender. The volume pot looks Fender, it's just probably worn, and the tone pot is Fender, and the cap is Fender. Pickups, I'm pretty sure they're Fender. This is the first time I'm looking at them, but I'm pretty sure they're Fender. They say Fender on the top, And this looks like something Fender would do with the little jumper wirings on the pickups. Looking here, I'm guessing that's the model number. And I was pulling back on the copper shielding, and it does look like this is factory. I'm gonna probably take off the neck to see, but I don't really want to touch the neck. So it does look like it has good neck pocket, very tight in there. And then down here, I think it's just a little dirty. Yeah, so just a little dirty, but that is a good neck pocket, and I don't feel any cracks here on the paint. So I do believe we got a very good neck pocket. So let's get the pick guard back on. I'll get y'all the pickup heights, and I'll get y'all what the setup looks like and what I plan to do next. 12th fret, and it's supposed to be around 6. It is at 6. And the high E string is supposed to be at 5, but let's see what it's at. So it's around 4, so it's pretty good. Okay, and just for reference, the E was 53, the A is 42, D is 33, G is 19, B is 14, and the high E is 11. So for reference for how these pickups were set up and the guitar was set up. The neck on the bass side was 3/64, on the treble side it was 2/64. On the bridge, the bass side was 4/64, and the treble was 2/64. So very close. I don't believe they're supposed to be that close. So whoever had it, just put it to their taste. And I can tell you by playing it, the pickups are really, really hot. So they need to be backed up a little bit. And I should have asked Fender about what their pickup height is supposed to be for these pickups. And I know everyone's going to have their own thing. If it doesn't matter, it's just a reference. Yeah, it is just a reference, but I'd rather have it as close to factory specs, and then I can adjust it to my taste, which that's correct. I'm going to adjust it to my taste. The string height here, it's really good. That's the way I usually like it, between 5 and 6/64 on the low side, and then about 4/64 on the high side, if I can get it that low. Sometimes the lowest you can get it is only to 5. So let me talk to you about this headstock. I took an alcohol pad to it, and I just started rubbing it on the sides, and it did take off some of the spray paint. So I was very happy about that. And so I said, okay, well, let me call Fender, see what they can do for me if they sand it down through the headstock. So what they told me is I would have to go to a factory dealer, and then I can get a new decal put on by them, and they would send them the decal. But luckily, it looks like this decal is still intact. And the cool thing about this would be is I can take it all apart. I can take all the paint off and see what I can do about this truss rod, because there's spray paint on it. I can just probably turn it and then take it off. Hopefully it'll come off with the alcohol. And what I think I'm going to do is just go ahead and buy a spray can of amber for clear. And I think I'm just going to spray the headstock like the new American 2 Fender Telecaster Thinlines are. They have an ambered over headstock, so I think that'll look pretty cool, a little bit different. So I think that's what I'm going to do there. So for this body, so this is a refin. So you can see right here it says 72 Telecaster Thinline. NAT stands for natural. It's a refinished guitar in Lake Placid blue or similar to it. To give y'all a glance at it at somewhere closer an angle, it does have flake in it. It does look nice. Some of the Lake Placid blue that I've seen have a little bit of green in it, and they look a little bit brighter. Some of them look a little duller, like aqua colored. So it just depends. But I like it, and I was able to talk to the manager about getting the money refunded. We agreed to a price, so I'm going to go ahead and keep it. I am going to fix that ground. I don't like the way it is. I'm not sure how they got it to adhere to that copper shielding. I'm going to see if I remove it, if that's going to be a problem. I will put a shielded ground in there, but that one looks like it's a copper wire going there. So I'm going to leave it right there for right now, just so I can do a setup on the guitar and do everything. But once I get to maybe switching out these pots, because this one's kind of loose, I will get that grounding situated. But for right now, I just want to get these strings taken off. I want to get the headstock, all the spray paint taken off of there, see what that looks like. I know it's going to look dull for the time being, but until I get that lacquered amber spray, then I'll fix that. So I'll show you all before and after of the headstock, what it looks like, and then we'll end off the video. So this is a before, and what I'll probably do right now is just start at the bottom here, see if I can get that fender to show here. Hopefully that's good. And then I'll show you what it looks like after I'm done. And then to be continued will be the guitar demo of this guitar. And then I'll do tech specs on the guitar to show y'all what the setup is, how I did it. And we'll take another dive into the guitar, but just to show y'all the back again. So it's that neck there. It looked like it got all the way to the wood. This one here, which looked like it just got to maybe some kind of first coat or something. And then this right here, this gouge. Just want to get y'all a video of it because I know I got y'all a picture. That's what it looks like there. They did sand down the headstock, they primed it, and then they spray painted it, and then they put this silver decal on here. So there are some nicks, but you're just gonna have to live with it. It is a used guitar, so it's not gonna come perfect. Because I thought the decal was gonna be more around here, but I do start seeing the bottom of the F here for the Fender. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go ahead and take off the strings and continue on. Alrighty, like usual, got the planes flying over, a jet, probably an F-16 Air Force. I'm taking off these tuners here. I'm gonna try and get this overspray taken off on the back of the headstock also. But if y'all can, keep y'all's tuners and everything in line of how they're gonna go back on. And then if you don't have Ziploc bags, we had some like little jars. I took the caps off and I put this here since I'm vision impaired. I put writing on there to let me know what screws go where. But here's the string tree here, and then these are the screws for the tuners. So I'm gonna keep them in here because I'm not sure how long I have this off, and I don't want to leave them just hanging around in there. I have some miscellaneous stuff in that one, but I'm gonna leave that there like so. We're gonna get the alcohol pads and try and get all this taken off. All right, so we got the Fender decal out and the Telecaster decal out, and then this is what it looks like afterwards. So I wanted to record the grand reveal. Hey everybody, just wanted to take this time while the video's playing to thank y'all for watching the video, and I hope God blesses y'all today, whatever you're going through, good, bad, whatever it is. I hope that the Lord is walking there by your side and taking care of y'all and your family. So I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Take care. All right, well, this is just the first view of this, and can't wait to see what it looks like after. Okay everyone, so here's the big reveal. I love that gold flake on there. I need to get more in these grooves down here, maybe with the alcohol pad, but I'll see what I have to do there. And then just around these tuning holes here, because the barrels, they don't cover up that, so I have to go do that some more. So I'll go here some more work, and just want to give you an update on this bridge. With the bridge, these screws are very rusted. The springs don't even work. The saddles are very dull looking. This one's rusted and looking all brown. I'll give you an update on these two things, especially when I go ahead and clear the headstock. Fender did tell me you can take it to an authorized dealer. We can send them a stencil and they can put it on there for you. I just don't know how much that would cost. So I'm glad that the decal was there and that I can save the headstock. So the blue was nice. It just wasn't executed right, and that's why I wanted to do this. And then this is more like the American Vintage 2. especially once I put that amber on that headstock from a distance. You know, you'll be like, hey, is that a American vintage too? And then this is all the trash. So yeah, thanks for joining me on this this video, this deep dive video. And here is my daily advice: be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or discouraged, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. Joshua 1:9. So first and foremost, I want to share that this is my wife's favorite scripture, and I got this for my birthday from my in-laws. And when I got it, I got moved to tears. I got choked up when I was trying to read it. You know, it's just a very, very awesome scripture. And the leader of the youth group, this is what she had as her scripture for, it was called Camp Joshua. And so very awesome to have this now on my workbench. Yeah, everyone, be strong and courageous, and keep your hope in the Lord. So thank y'all very much. God bless. Peace. And here's what to come next after this guitar. Just a little sneak peek, some vintage parts. So stay tuned for some upcoming guitar videos. And God bless y'all. Peace. Have a blessed Thursday. Just another video clip, an extra video clip of what it looks like right now. Did some light sanding with the very, very fine grit of sandpaper just to get these edges right. And then up here by the truss rod, it's looking good. I can't wait to get that ambered spray so I can go ahead and clear it. But for right now, this will do. And this is not bare wood, it's that poly. They just sanded it down, and right now it's really nice and smooth now. Just moved it out just a little bit more around these edges. This is very nice. It's gonna look cool. It's gonna look awesome.